Love and light, love and light, love and light, love and light collective. Whether you are joining this evening, today, whenever the hell you find this, by Instagram or by YouTube, much love and light to you. All right. So I've got another general collective message, okay? And over on YouTube, Instagram, for those that aren't yet aware, we're doing free readings. So if you would like to get, a question answered in yes or no format, okay, join over on the YouTube. It's totally free to do so, okay? Love and light, eat me. Thanks for joining again. So back at it. This message seems to be a little bit specific, but there's a lot of different specifics attached to it, connected to it, if that makes sense to say. So again, general collective message. Take only what fits, all right, and let the rest sit. It's cool, all right. I went everywhere today, it seems. Okay. I am now in the realm heavily of like ancestral presence. Definitely connecting aboriginally, but also all the way back to ancient Egypt. Like literally got the ancient Egypt gods and symbols deck out. All right. We've got Magi, the high priestess, with the chosen ones, 1444 deck. All right. That we're going to take a look-see. As far as any more specific types of archetypes we can get for you, to just kind of confirm whether or not this is your message, all right, in assistance to you. I've also taken a look regarding, a particular gemstone that may actually be of assistance to you as well for such a time as this, okay? And of course, we will close out the session, of course, with our trusty chart placements and initials deck, all right? So no worries there. Now, starting out with the message, okay, let's get to it. We're going to do it. I pulled from a few decks here, so bear with. All right. So for those that don't know, especially Instagram, I feel like I let the cat out of the bag a little bit about an hour ago over on YouTube. We've got another fortune given to me, and of course we're connected, so ultimately given to the collective. And it is as follows. Every invitation you get isn't necessarily one you should accept, okay? And it's so interesting how timely this message, or the statement, excuse me, is seemingly crafted, because when I am filming this, you guys, we are in the month of November in the year 2024. Okay. So it makes sense that invitations might be a thing for the next couple months, at least, right? Regarding the holiday time, etc. Okay. And of course, there are things like birthdays and other fated events like weddings. All right. And that could be all part and parcel of the energy connected and, or dare I say, surrounding this particular message. Okay. And in assistance to you, there's something coming through about like the guides really want you to know they're assisting. They're not it's like we're not judging, we're here to help, right? No judgment, only love and light. That's something that I do often channel for the channel, no pun intended. Okay. I pulled from some cards specifically to see how one might identify quickly. Okay, I'm mindful of the time we've spent online today together, if this message is going to resonate for you. All right. And so again, these particular cards, collective, it's doing it a little differently. All right. Mindful, the guidance is different because the channeling source is different, if that makes sense to say. Okay. And so that's the easiest way I can state some of the inexplicable here. But anywho, so again, this would be like something you would say or think to yourself, all right? Or, maybe you would tell others about you the way you feel, all right? So we're focusing on you. And I think I'm like overarching the instruction here, because who I'm speaking to probably isn't one that firstly, or is climbing out of the energy of firstly, thinking of others and then self, because we don't do that anymore. We know that we know, collective, right? Right. That people pleasing lane leads nowhere pleasant, right? So, we know better now because we've learned and grown our souls, right? We've got our crowns and our wings, and, we're on to better things. Okay. So I know I'm better than this. I know I deserve better than this because I truly am a good soul. All right. So this is something that would be part and parcel of, a belief system, right? A mindset or something that you specifically, maybe even in the recent months, the recent energies, especially connecting to this particular message, have said, or something similar. Okay. The next card coming out indicates I will eat something healthy at my next meal to feed my body what it needs, also for better health. So you could have been, it makes sense, the timing of the year with the new year just up ahead, right? You could be concerning yourselves a little bit more intentionally with your own personal health. I'm also hearing physical health. Okay. It's time to take a new path. I'm scared, but I know I'm divinely protected. Okay. So this is part and parcel for whoever's resonating with this particular general collective message. Okay. Because it's more than one person, right? But these are the things, the mannerisms, the ideations, the words that you would have been discussing, ruminating over, thinking, coming up with, all right, talking about. Continuing on with this, the next card is it's time to be more in the present. I've missed some blissful moments. So some of you, realizing, I understand a lot more now in my wise aspect of self that, I want certain things and I don't want certain things. And so as I know more of what I want, I'm going to make the changes. I'm going to magnify those things, right? And so being present, you've understood, is part and parcel of not missing some of the happy moments that you too would have joined in on and said, yeah, no, it's giving bliss if you had checked in. All right. So that tells me some of you are dealing with your escapism certifications. Okay. I don't know why it's coming through that. But, some of you, maybe somebody is quite educated, but you love to party, right? This could be, you could be a doctor. You could be working on your way to being that. Okay. You could have had a recent injury. You could have had a recent illness. Okay. This is somebody's something because my nose is trying to do that thing. All right. Don't look back. It wasn't working out for me. It's time to be strong. Okay. So there's something about severability coming through too, boundary making. I'm going to start giving myself healthier boundaries. Yes, enough is enough. All right. So, whoever I'm speaking to, the long story short is you've done the work to understand your worth and then also how to rightfully and properly and not bitterly add the tax. Okay. All right. Because you're too much, you're too great, you're too amazing, not for everyone else to understand at least how to treat you as such. Okay. And this is not a narcissist or a call to have narcissistic like tendencies. No. It's again a call to just remember how people pleasing lane leads nowhere pleasant. Right. Okay. So there's that. So I am mindful that we do have a couple of folks in the room over here on YouTube Collective on Instagram. Please join us over on YouTube to get your free readings. All right. And if you missed out this time, there's going to be a next time. So don't miss that time either. And go on over there and subscribe. All right. Hit the bell notification so that way next time I go live, you don't even have to hit up Insta. You already know on the YouTube. Free reading time. Right. Love and light. All right. So I have rung the bell. Thank you so much, Sean, for joining. I didn't even expect you guys to do that, but thank you. I have the best collective, hands down. Like seriously, can't get around it. I'm so grateful. I'm so blessed. Thank you. So, okay. Anyone have a question? Let's see. Oh, you need the energy. Oh, y'all feeding me, so it's okay. No worries, right? Love and light, literally love and light. I mean that, you guys. Oh, I love you too. Thank you for loving me because you know what? I'm not for everybody, right? So I did notice a few people along the way not loving me so much. So thank you for being available and here to share your love and light and to love me, because you know I love you too. All right. At all hours of the day and night, not even just when I'm on these lives, I promise. Okay. Ask Spirit. Okay. So yeah. Oh, you just had your salt bath? Yes. Yes. All right. Anyone have any questions? You guys are still eligible because it's like a, you know what I mean? It's like a new, what do you call it? A new video, new session. No worries. Okay, let me see. Ooh. Sean, what? You got another personal reading coming up, it seems. Let me stop. But seriously, that's so crazy. Hold on one second, you guys. Hold on one second. Whew. You guys could be having like weird headaches, head pains, like specifically on the top, dare I say the crown of your head. That is in fact an activation. I think I'm tapping into someone's energy. This is why I'm speaking about it. What else do I want to say about that? So that is your, and you know, it's funny. It's not even necessarily something that like drugs is going to take away, because it's literally just the activation. Like you can't take the, you should not, you wouldn't want to take the activation away. I know that's right. You would not want to take that activation away if you knew, if you understood about all of that. Let me see here for you, Sean. Okay. But I really feel like, man, I almost want to ask you like, hey, do you want to ask something else? Because it's like, I really think, I mean, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, but I really think you're going to have your answer like splayed out all over this table, but here we go. So incoming means yes. Okay. For, Sean, your question, speaking to your aunt about your mother. Hold on one second, Sean, because I do see the no at the bottom of the deck, and it literally is the 5 of Cups. So I want to clarify with Spirit. Hold on, because the message that is across this table, the answer would have been no. And that's why I really want to clarify, because I have a yes and a no. Bear with. I'm being asked to ask a different... Hold on, Sean. I got you, though. Hold on. What's the outcome? Now you better conserve your energy, babe. Okay, Sean, the reason why I say that, but damn, cleanse your energy, okay? Because there's like a trickster, it's like a, and it's not me, and I did cleanse. Because man, I almost didn't catch it. I'm not gonna lie, I almost didn't catch that shit because it's like some, hold on one second, Sean. Hold on. Yeah, get that tiger's eye, you know what I'm saying? And keep it with you. You got tiger's eye, Sean? I don't like that. I don't like that. Yeah, babe, you got to cleanse, okay? I get it, right? It's like rinse and repeat for you for right now, but this too shall pass. But babe, get the tiger's eye, okay? It's going to help with grounding as well as protection, and it's going to help amplify positive vibes, right? You need to send me an email, all right? Just please don't not send an email, because now I'm really trying to figure out what the fuck. All right. Sorry, I just very protective. I'm not angry. I'm vexed in spirit because you're earth angel energy. I mean, you're the star, right? The star was never yes, go talk about the mom. See what I'm saying? What was the actual answer was like, no, it's giving hell no. You know what I mean? Like, no, you could talk till you're blue in the face and maybe pretend to get like a resolution, or you could talk and just out yourself and be like vulnerable about the situation and still just end up asked out, like, because they're just gonna, like, what if anything, commune together to be like, nah, it's just Sean being Sean, and it's just giving projection and it's just giving karmic fill, right? And you're over here like the earth angel energy, all right, the star. Okay. So incoming would be to walk away for you, right? Like to know, just conserve your own star energy. All right. Conserve, rinse, lather, and repeat, man. But look at this: spirit team, ancestors, angels, spirit guides, gods, goddesses got your back, Sean. And collective. Anyone else going through the fuck shit. All right. But somebody's secretly keeping tabs on you, babe. You gotta cleanse and protect, man. Cleanse and protect, man. I don't like that, man. Touch not my anointed. That's all they're gonna get. A laundry list of reasons as to why not to touch Sean in the first place. I don't know why they even tried it. Damn. I don't know why they even. Whoo. Okay, hold on. Hold on, you guys. I gotta ring a bell because I'm sorry. But thank you. Woo, thank you, Lord. Thank you. Wow. Thank you. I just like that. But they have church. All right. So, all right, now here we go. Did anybody else ask something? Do your what do you call it? Sean, you make the candles, right? Make them candles, babe. And if you got salt, get the vinegar. You know what I'm saying? Put that shit on your hands. Like, there's a video in the Facebook group about it, you guys. I'm trying to share knowledge, like Bashar over there speaking through, I mean, it's the guy's channeling Bashar, which is an entity, an alien, interstellar alien, they call it. I don't know if you guys seen that movie Interstellar, but and I'm not sure if there's actually a connection with that. I personally made the connection with that to be like, the interstellar alien, but it's really probably not even connected. But I'm throwing gems in the pot over there too. You guys gotta be a part of it, participate, pay attention. Okay, there's specifics, and I need you to know anything I'm posting, whether from my personal page or through the Love and Light to You tarot page on there on YouTube. On Facebook. I understand what's in the content, and I'm sharing it for like with a great purposeful, intentional reason. All right. Because often it's relatable to some of the things that we've actually like hit on during our sessions, whether on the live or not. Okay. So you know what I mean? Yeah. Sage, babe. And don't fear, like, you good. If anything, it's just everyone's like pissed. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, God damn it. Dumbass mofo. Like, for what? For what? Yeah, go ahead, level her up. Yeah, go ahead. Good on you. Like, it's go ahead, level her. Let them, you know what I'm saying? But protect your energy, but let them think that they could try, because it just levels you up faster, just get you that money. It just compels that man to pay you. Like, okay, where's the problem? You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is stay on point, keep your Vaseline on, and if you fight and you want to be greased up a bit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Love and Light 8 Pink. Okay. Yeah, burn that shit, man. Burn it. And be grateful, Sean, man. Just dance. You better dance. This sounds so silly, I know. But when you burn that, you better dance, man. Ooh-wee. Yeah, you need to email me. You need to email me. Because I can't even say, I won't say what they're telling me. Man, you better tap in, Sean. You can do it. Keep going, babe. Your guides are too there for something fucked up to happen, man. They're too there. You can't tap into, like, you're not able to tap into bad energy and be fucked over, if that makes sense. Because I can't even say it like, oh, you're not able to tap into lower density energy because you got that shit supporting you too. As above, so below. As above, so below. Ashe. All right. Okay, now let me see. Okay, A Pink. I'm sorry. Sean's energy is strong. I'm gonna blame Sean. No, I'm just kidding. After all that, I'm like, I'm blaming Sean. No, I'm just joking. But that, ooh, wow. Go ahead. Shoot. Let them. Dumbasses. All right, here we go. See, they trying to draw me back, man. The energy is really strong. But Sean, you might be getting some head pressure soon. If it's on the top. You're gonna be all right with that dark night. Just keep going. Just keep going. Yikes. So A Pink, you know what I have here? Firstly, the Lovers came out and it's like a yes or a no, depending on the situation. But I'm pretty sure with this situation, it's pretty safe to say that it's going to be a yes. Okay. And the bottom of the deck, another yes, a very assisted, fateful breakthrough type of yes energy of passion. All right. So we've got assisted breakthrough divine energy of both passion and cups, which is love. All right. And clarifying same are the lovers. You get it though. So it's, wow, that's so great. That's so great. It's funny because A Pink, when you said will I see him, right? And then you said, feel like a friend trying to set us up. I could be wrong, right? I read that, but I almost kind of like, it's the spiritual thing, okay, that happens, right? I don't really know how to explain it, but I kind of read it like, feels like, I thought you were trying to express that you felt that this was like a really deep connection in the sense of like, feel like I've known you for a long time, feel like we've been friends, feel like this is, so if that is also the energy that you would agree to regarding that person, that boy that you were attracted to, that's most likely the case, that would be a high level hierarchy soulmate. And soulmates, they ain't half bad because they don't try to fight the connection. Usually they're all like, yeah, no, I understand the assignment. I got this one job. I'm more than capable, right? It's not like oil and water mixture trying to, fit pegs into, round pegs into square holes, etc., right? So that's pretty neat. All right, eat me. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Lord, this is giving me Job vibes, eat me. Since I'm talking about Job, I'll just quickly say, Job wouldn't have had half of that shit happen if Job wasn't fearing. If Job didn't worry, oh my God, I hope such and such. And you could be saying, well, I never worried about, would that such and such happen? But the other such and suches and the energy, or dare I say spirit, okay, that's a biblical reference that fear is a spirit, okay, that would therein be the problem, the blockage, the tumultuous nature with which you live by, right? And so once you understand that, and once you just tell yourselves, collective, right? This is a collective message. Anyone listening to this can get this, right? It's like, once you understand that, and you understand that you have the power to change it, even if at first you kind of feel like you're lying to yourselves. Would it be the first time you masked up on that job interview? Okay. When the family was watching, right? Like, make it work for you. If you're going to be all, casting aspersions and being all delusional, make it work for you instead of just making it make fuck shit, right? Right. Okay. So there's that. But let me see here, eat me. Okay. I feel like I answered that question, but here we go. Yep, it's Knight of Swords. Okay, there's that clarity, maybe you know, or the tweaking of. Okay, that might be needed to see. No, it's not connected to karma. All right, it's connected to, if anything, and I'm saying this very purposefully, eat me. It's connected to you doing a little bit more of a work on the other side, referable to that mental space, and getting the justice you desire and deserve. All right. That is where you focus the justice. All right. On the other side of what, though? Doing the work to resolve yourself, to tell yourself, I'm going to be stubborn in the fact that I'm not going to fear. And I'm not here to say like you should never, ever, 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 ever again have another thought that goes, what if? Oh my God, ... It'll happen. All I'm saying is, as it happens, change it. Change it again. Change it again. All right. And one day you're going to wake up and you won't have as many changes to make. All right. Because you'll just already be maintaining that vibrational frequency of stubbornness that works for you. And it goes like, I refuse fear. If you're going to be stubborn anyhow, do it in the most highest vibrational state. Right. Right. Okay. So that's for Eat Me, yeah, but that's for anybody. All right. Take that take the food for thought as it comes, all right, and feed yourselves, right? No, it's not. So the answer was no. It has nothing to do with past due karma, unless you're creating that as your truth. See how that works? The mental space is very powerful. All right. Very, very powerful. Thoughts become words and words become things. Within comes the without. So again, if you're looking at your without and you're like, I hate every little thing about this, and you created it, you gotta know, you gotta go with it, right? There's no other way around it but within. Okay. And it's okay. You're being asked to do it because you're supposed to do it while you're here. So there's no shame or type of disgruntled energy necessary for you to complete the task, unless you want to. I wouldn't. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to attach shame or disgruntled energy to anything here. I mean, it's already giving the ick half the time in the earth realm. Okay, let's be honest. That's why we have like agencies talking about suicide prevention. Right. All right. So moving on, let me see here. I don't want to skip over anyone. Uh-oh, I got a warning. Thank you for letting me know it's not sexual, because I go there first, Ari. I'll be like, ooh. I'll be like, well, sir, madam. You put dancing on your to-do list? That's so great, Sean. You won't break that shit right on off. All right, here we go. You guys bear with. I really need this over. Okay, let me see. So I right? And then we did a pink. Okay. Okay, so we got Chelsea. There you are. Okay, love and light. Pretty sure if you're still standing, babe, that's a telltale sign. Especially in this dispensation, in this day and age, in them streets, whatever tag words make sense to say. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a no-brainer. But here we go. God forbid it said a no, right? Oh my God. Just kidding. I gather you've been feeling or fearing like the answer was a no recently. Spirit's basically saying, hold on, there's been a lot going on behind the scenes you have no idea about, and you're welcome, okay? Because your ship's coming in, whether this is business, love, or just simply lighter energies. Whew. I just felt myself sigh like a whew. Or groundings, could be grounding as well. All right. It gets better, babe. Don't worry. All right. Okay. Now let me see here. All right, here we go, Ari, with the ridiculousness. Here we go. Let me put my ridiculous shield on. Oh my God. And that sure ain't sexual neither. Really wish I had my ridiculous shield all the way on, because we still talk about this as if it's a thing. Wow. Wow. Help. We got 2 yeses. Maybe in some other dimension, that would be because miracles happen in the most unexpected ways, right? Maybe there's some miracle energy attached to that man's existence beyond that of his own selfish manipulations. Speaking in code. Speaking in the code. All right, here we go. So it's giving yes, right? But I'm not going to go there. I'm not even going to go there. But, you know, that's really not, I mean, hold on. You're saying it like now, though, right? But like if 5 years down the line, right, you're actually having that fated marriage. And I'm not trying to word curse you like, oh, you got to wait 5 years. But I'm just saying, I don't know, because energy's fluid, right? So it's like maybe we're asking for the right now. Okay, so for the right now. Yeah, so for the right now, for the wedding. We got a yes. I guess, you know, you've been warned. You've been warned, okay? Maybe you're asking because you already knew. It's kind of crazy, right? Okay, so blah, blah, blah. Do. Hey, Fiona, love the night. You have a question? Mm-hmm. Hey, Tate Wood, could you just be sure that you've subscribed and hit the like on this video, babe? And then also, can you submit your question in all caps? And then I got you, I promise. Okay, thank you. Hey, Jordan Lewis, love the wait. Hey, Mo, you got a question? I got an answer. Come right up. You guys check the description box below. Follow the rules, okay? Love and light. All right, so here we go. The next question from TT Wood. All right, let me see here about Walter. Oh, hesitancy. Confusion. Okay. What is this? All right. So that took a hell of a lot, didn't it? Wow, we got a maybe, right? And I'm like, yeah. Bottom of the deck is the ace we just talked about. So I'm like, okay, just in consideration of this person, because I do take what I'm doing seriously here. I asked for clarification and we got a yes, talking about you already knew this. Ooh. Queen of Cups is the most psychic out of all of the queens. All right. Just below that of the energy of the Empress and the High Priestesses, right? So not that I'm calling you out as below anybody or anything. I'm calling you out as having a level of intuition, which makes sense because you found the channel and are part of the collective. All right. So congratulations. That's going to be, what you already knew. Maybe I should say what you wanted, right? Right. Sometimes you guys, you got to be mindful that what you wants you to. So, you've always wanted to be a marine biologist. Chances are maybe you should be, especially if it's like all radical, or especially if it's all like nonsensical, right? Because the divine doesn't like common sense to the point of our own detriment, right? It's like cause and effect can get boring when you already know the cause is going to be what it's going to be, and the effect is going to be what you got to have variables and unknowns to actually get our attention, keep our attention, and grow our souls, right? And that is part and parcel of why we're here. It's how you know you're still here with purpose, because you're still here. It's also how you know you're protected, because you're still here. Okay. You're very welcome. Okay, here we go. So the next person I see, Mel. All right. Okay, let me see. Aw. Ooh, that's a hell yes. That's a fated hell yes. Okay, ain't nobody else's cup gonna be that cup for them but yours, even according to divine will. All right. In spite of, hold on, just so you know, in spite of the argument, the tiff, the falling off of the same page, this too shall pass, babe. All right, love and light. Let me see here. Who else is playing nice today? Anybody else following the rules on here? Okay, let me see Aisha. Okay, you're gonna get a job. You're gonna get a job fairly quickly. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I'm hearing within the next 3 months. Not that that's necessarily fairly quickly, Spirit, but could be worse, I guess. But all right, so love and light to you. And all right, let me see, you guys. Okay, let me see. Okay, Kelsey Wells, love and light. Good to see you again. All right, let me see. Okay, Instagram. I don't know what you're waiting on, but I'm waiting on you over on YouTube. And why would that be? I got some cards here I'm shuffling. I'd like to get you some answers for free. You've got a very job offery type of yes with that Page of Pentacles coming in. Okay, so congratulations. I love it, you guys. All you do is win. Win, win, win. Right? Right. Okay. So focus on those wins, you guys. Be mindful to celebrate them when they come in. Don't just like gloss over and be like, oh, thank you, next. Like, it's not time to just be Ariana Grande just because it, popped off. You know what I mean? Like, in that sense. Okay, you got to slow it down. Be all like, oh, no, like, actually, like, I won. Isn't that amazing? I am a winner. Right? Like, people are so quick to walk around like, I'm a victim. And they're like, half the time, not even a victim, except for victimizing themselves, right? We're not like them. They're not like us, right? So, be mindful. You are not a narcissist, firstly. And then also, you're not a narcissist whilst celebrating your wins. It should be part of your lifestyle. You can be meek and you can be humble and you can celebrate the hell out of them wins just the same, all right? There's nothing wrong with it. If anything, it's probably necessary. So it's easier to just maintain that grounding and balance, all right? And it's harder to kind of lose your ish or your wits about yourselves while you're trying to be patient for the next milestone, the next win, dare I say, the next manifestation, right? Right. Okay, see how that works? You're very welcome, Kelsey Wells. Okay, let's see. Does Dory miss Jordan? All right. So if you're waiting on an apology, it does come in. Okay. I do see evidence of sleepless nights. I do see evidence of fear and or actuality, the situation being that this person or both of you have a lot of options. Okay. But I gather that somebody is ruminating over these options or the possibility of the options and wondering, waiting, are we going to actually get on the same page? The way you've been manifesting, and it's giving, yes, you will. Okay, this person does miss you. This person does think of you in that Empress energy, that stable energy, that light energy. And again, with the Page of Cups coming out, it's giving apology on the other side of some Tower moment. Okay, wish fulfillment energy, 10 of Cups coming out. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense for you, Jordan. And love and light. Lola, love and light. All right, let's see about Joey. Okay, let me see. I'm being guided to shuffle the deck. Hold on one second. It is about that time, I suppose. Yeah. All right, you guys. Excited to get in this message. Message. I'm going to go into the message soon, you guys. Because I'm being told I have to. All right, so let's get this answered for Lola. You told him off because of some boundary, right? You told him off because you guys aren't still necessarily on the same page, right? Even though he misses, or excuse me, even though he misses you and you miss him, right? So there's just still healing and growth, irregardless on which side or both sides, as it may be the case, right? But all is not lost. This too shall pass. Keep growing. Keep doing the work. Keep healing so that the next time you guys come back around, it's not a clang bang session. Maybe it could be a bang and a clang session, but not a clang bang session, right? Let me stop. But anywho, all right. So let me see about this Joey Cameron. Oh gosh. What is my screen doing? Yikes. All right. What's his name again? Oh, Joey, not James. Joey. God, there's something in my eye. Help. You guys, make sure that you are cleansing your third eye with that solar sun energy, okay? It's pertinent for grounding right now. Okay. All right. So we do have for Lola a yes, okay? That is the Queen of Pentacles. And so the way that this person would look toward your energy, they would view you as grounded, mature, okay, maybe motherly, right? Someone stable, someone independent, and of course, someone quite attractive, right? So that's for you, Lola. Okay, let me see here. Okay, Sue Nice, I know you're subscribed, babe, but I need you to actually speak to me. If you're speaking to me, you need to scream at me through the capital letters. Otherwise, I'm going to skip over you every time. Because the rules are that you have to place the question in a yes or no format in all caps after you have subscribed and hit like on the video. And that's for the rules on every single live stream. And that's for everyone to adhere to, okay? I do see your question and I do know that you are subscribed here, but you really need to follow the rules so that I don't consistently skip over you. All right. And I'm only telling you that because I care and because I'm being caring. Okay. Mindful of your time. And I only have the rules because I am being caring. All right. And mindful of your time. Okay. So let's make them work together. Make sense? All right. I can barely even read that. All right. You're very welcome. So now the sun is kicking in. You're very welcome, Lola, and much love and light to you. Okay. Let me see here. Yes. 4 of Pentacles. So nice. Yes. All right. I'm going to get into the message now, folks. All right. So moderators, somebody, could you just put in the chat 45 for the message, please? I really appreciate you guys, because my eyes are doing things now on the strength of the sun moving through the clouds. Instagram, back at it. All right. So we got this message. General collective, take what fits, let the rest sit. Okay. We've gone over the precursor as to how you may be quickly identifying if this message is for you. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty. Again, this goes back to our fortune from the fortune cookie, and it states every invitation you get isn't necessarily one you should accept, okay? So this is for the general collective message. This is for everyone that it may resonate for in either the Instagram and or the YouTube collectives of the Love and Light to You Tarot channels, okay? So here's the sitch. For some, not all right, somebody is asking you to a music production, music video type of situation, okay? This could even involve YouTube, all right? It could involve movies and television. You could be somebody in the industry, but you don't have to be. This could be like a low budget type of thing, regardless of whether or not you're in the industry. I said. We've got moving and technology coming out. Okay, so some of you could be asked to assist others to move, to assist others with house hunting activities, or even simply a road trip. So moving in the sense of like, hey, do you want to go fill in the blank with us? Okay, that could be part and parcel of the invitation for some, not all, right? With the technology, we've got computers, internet, social media. So again, YouTube comes to mind, but could be any of the platforms, right? And so the invitation could be, you know, hey, we should make a podcast. We should upload a video. We should go live on, you know, whatever, right? Something on the internet. Okay, we should create such and such, blah, 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 right? And this could be, I'm also getting something coming through about like, if you're an author, it could be a collaborative effort to like, oh, you know, I have this website, you know, you could create a landing page off of mine or vice versa and blah, 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 da. And really it's giving, please don't do that, because it would be to your detriment and that person's benefit, regardless of how. Okay. We've got prizes, contests, trophies, winning. Okay, so somebody could invite you to, you know, even enter a contest, right? Someone could invite you somewhere at an event indicating there's prizes, there's door prizes, you know, and Spirit saying don't do that. But I also need you to know, I might say Spirit, but I do need to be mindful to be very clear here. By Spirit, that is part and parcel of the situation. I mean, Spirit is the all in all. So when I say Spirit, I mean source, right? I work very closely with source energy, source entity, right? Okay, Holy Spirit, you know, those are some of the tag words normally used, but I need to be mindful that this channeling heavy chills is also coming from yes, the spirit realm, but specifically your ancestors, okay, of all kinds, and inclusive of the goons. You gotta love the goons. They're so great. Okay. And so there's that. We've got restaurants. Okay. And this could even be your friends. Hey, do you want to come out with, you know, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Some of you, we've talked about evil eye as recently as a few days ago on the channel. Okay. If not even inclusive of today, regardless of which live stream session, right? Of evil eye, jealousy. Okay. So, you know, there's all sorts of energies. maybe I should even include entities out there, swirling around, milling about, and they've got their own agendas, etc., etc. So I'm not here saying that, oh, your guides, your ancestors, your goons are saying that your friends aren't your friends. All I'm saying is that this invitation could be a catalyst towards an event that spirit, inclusive of your ancestors, are looking to deter out of your range of experiences that are still possible. Okay. So this is why we're asked and often called into protection of our own energy, our own selves, our own space, our own cars, okay, our own possessions. We've got traditions coming out, okay, as well as family. Speaking of traditions, interestingly enough, and traditions, speaking of family, friends coming out again, and something about a home, okay? So makes sense. We are around the holiday time, okay? So, you know, I'm also getting something about, my nose is doing, okay. Somebody has been wondering, okay, well, you know, the holiday season approaches, should I even go? And it's giving probably maybe not, right? Utilize your own intuition, but oftentimes collective, it's like, you know, of course, hindsight's 2020 in the back end, right? But if you could actually like trace your steps back far enough and often enough, okay, in the sense of looking for a pattern, okay, more times than not, you're going to see like, I thought that, I had a dream that so and so, right? You got to start putting these pieces together, okay, to create the full message, the full synchronicity. Be allowing, and in a state of allowance way more than you currently are. I think social media might be part and parcel of the issue. You've got to make meditative space. You've got to cleanse your space as well. I'm literally expelling negative energy right now. I'm literally alchemizing negative energy right now. That shit ain't me. No, we don't do that. This could be school. And a couple things with this. This could be school. It could be an event at a school. Okay. It could be a job at a school as well. Okay. With the teachers coming out. But this also could be, you know, milling over which school to attend. You know, even as soon as, you know, next year or the upcoming months, especially if it's like a technical school or something, right? And so, you know, you really need to be mindful to tap in, get your own answers about all of this, of course, right? And of course, your ancestors are here, right, waiting in the wings, like, hey, hi. All right. The situation is you are an anomaly. Okay. There could be some significance to rap music, specifically Jid. I can't remember the name of the song, but he has this one bar, if you call it that. I don't know. And it's like, I'm an anomaly. Da 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 da. I don't know. I'm not getting any of the other words, but anomaly is like something not normal, right? Hey, hi, welcome. Like, obvi. Okay, where have you been? Okay, you didn't know that by now. It's chosen one energy, right? But you are sticking out, whoever you are, not like a sore thumb, but more like a beautiful bronzed goddess or god, right? Like it's like, what kind of giant are you? And whatever this is and whatever this is regarding your energy, we're going to check the Chosen Ones deck because they're reminding me of that one card. I don't know if it's giving this, okay, is you. You see that? You read it, you feel it, you believe it. Okay, is this your truth, collective? How about now? All right, is that you? It's feeling like that's you. Is that you? Okay, just saying. Abundance. All right. People are trying to block this. You've got to be mindful. You've got to be mindful. Wherever you are, you're going through a rebirth. Dark Night of the Soul might resonate. It might. Phoenix Rising may also resonate with you. That kind of energy. And of course, you're protected. Of course, you're protected. The angels and the ancestors are coming through for your win and in assistance to you, not to your detriment. Who else are you connected to this message, please? Who else are you connected to this message, please? Touch not my anointed. Touch not my anointed. All right. You will regret messing with the chosen one karmic. Okay. Okay, understatement of the year. Understatement of the year. I'm hearing some of those individuals that are even on your minds right now might not even make it till the end of next year. 2025 might be their last. 2025 might be their last. Because, you know, if you already didn't know, now you know, Earth Angel, healer, okay? And your dreams are coming true. Specifically, if you have by off chance, gosh, I don't know, could you, should you, would you, been really trying to bring in that abundant, prosperous life, okay? Gosh, I think it mayhaps be inclusive of your dreams coming true, okay? So don't forget the abundance when you're thanking them, okay? In spite of not seeing it in your current state, okay? You've got ancient divine blood, can't make it up. And that's why we've got hieroglyphics coming out on the backs of your oracle cards connected to this session. Makes sense? Specifically, ancient Egyptian civilization. Makes sense? Karmics. Makes sense, right? Karmics. Makes sense now, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Ruminate in that ish, bitch. Right? Right. Okay. This is so giving up. God hired me, who gonna fire me? You are God's ambassador, okay? There's no way around it. There's that anomaly. I'm an anomaly. And whoever I'm speaking to, it makes sense you know all about this, don't you? Every kind, don't you? How about you, collective on YouTube? You know a little something about this, perhaps? Chosen one, energy. Anomaly, energy. These karmic individuals, all right, are obsessed with you. And they're obsessed with trying to thwart you off of your path, your mission, your understanding, your psychic intuitive abilities, who you are, what you are, your connectivity, even back to the ancient civilization, because they were there too, being the karmics that they always will be. All right. This is part and parcel of their soul contract. So you can't even be mad. You can't even ask them to be anything but what they've contracted to be. And again, it's also in assistance, dare I say, service to you, chosen ones. See how that works? All right. So going back to this, every invitation ain't it type of energy, right? Now that you know, you've got the confirmation, regardless of, you know, who all was attached to the upcoming event, or maybe even the past events, plural, right? Spirit saying, when you give your full sentence of 2 characters, 2 letters, specifically and namely in the English language as follows, N-O, all right, it's a full sentence, right? Are you gonna? No. Can you make it? No. Right? You got to keep your word. All right. This is not a doom and gloom message, but it is a call to be matter of fact about this full sentence, which is the no. Okay. Why? Because peace starts with releasing the bullshit. Okay. You are avoiding whatever I lovingly term as fuck shit. Okay. For some of you, all right, this could even be something projected onto you, sort of like perhaps something that would cause pain, something that would, maybe even be life altering in a very tumultuous way, a very dark way. Okay. Accidents come to mind and things like that. Right. And I'm not trying to place those out there for them to be, magnified upon, and they can't be, I'm hearing to say. So please do not fear them. Okay. I'm not here saying, hey, your guides and ancestors and angels said that that's most assuredly your fate. No, that was your anxiety. All right. Fix it. Like, no, we're not doing that. Okay. Exactly. Fix it. Cleanse your space, cleanse your energy. Take those spiritual look specifically. All right, we're talking ancestors right now. Now you believe me about the ancient Egyptian ties. Now do you believe me about the ancestors presence? I mean, come on. All right. Your name holds power coming out as well. Okay. And this is why this is coming out specifically. These karmics have been obsessed with attacking you spiritually and your, I mean, I'm literally repeating myself. Okay. The psychic attacks, they won't stand. They won't stand. Keep your peace. Prasiolite, you might want to work with, collective. You might want to get an amulet, a ring, a pendant, or just a palm stone. Okay, it's fairly inexpensive. And it says, courage and confidence are what the stone brings. Boosting qualities of, again, courage and confidence, and in assistance to manifesting your goals while strengthening your motivation. All right. It also turns negative energies into positive ones. And once you're bathed in a positive light, all good things happen. So this is a stone that could be of assistance, all right, for such a time as this, during your, aspect, if this resonates for you, of spiritual warfare. Okay. You could be a Scorpio. All right, doesn't have to be the case. You could have ties to Jupiter, but there's that abundance energy, most assuredly owed to you. Yes, owed to you. This abundance is owed to the collective. And we all know why. But anywho, Saturn energy is here, okay? So there is the, it's a structure, right? And it's got a 24 reducing to 6. Man, that is heavy ancient Egypt. Ish. You could also be a person of color, doesn't have to be the case, but also on the other side of some reprioritization, reorganization of your days and nights, such that you are actually making room to meditate beyond watching tarot videos, right? I mean, I'm talking you in your sacred space. All right, not just on your 10-minute break at work, but you in your sacred space, sacrificing. Maybe it's TV time. Maybe it's social media time. All right. And you sit there stubbornly, knowing that on the other side of this, you're going to at least feel better. If not, get a message or 2 or 3. Okay. You need to structure your ish like that so that the Saturn energy doesn't have to feel so damn harshly to the point where you almost question, oh, am I a karmic? No, you're just being taught a lesson about avoidance of the divine and how they don't really take a liking to that. So you have to make time and stay tapped in. All right. It ain't all about you. It's about the connection that the divine enjoys with you too, collective. All right. You're pretty sweet. So we talk about the karmics being obsessed over you guys, but same deal with the divine. All right. You are so loved. I need you to know. You could have Aries chart placements. Doesn't have to be the case. You could have been recently in Aries energy though, like come hell or high water, right? I'm gonna fill in the blank, or I'm not gonna give up, right? Or I'm not gonna, fill in the blank. Solar flares came out as well with its activation energy on the other side of Aries, indicating act. So this is again part and parcel of that crown chakra activation that I keep honing in on. As well as some significance to solar flares, solar energy. Cleanse the pineal gland with it as well, okay? That may help you connect and ground all the more swiftly. We've got Juno indicating partnership, okay? So that is part and parcel of the message that I had already given you guys that was downloaded regarding their desire, and by there I mean the divine, inclusive of the ancestors, right? Desirous of your attention, your time, maybe even some art of sacrifice connected to that. Okay, maybe this could actually be talking about sacrifices, like in the sense of giftings, right? Now be mindful, we're not under that kind of time, right? I'm pretty sure, this is just me, my personal opinion, collective, but I'm pretty sure, because I've kind of been ruminating over this for a few years now. And I'm pretty sure that we all, in some points of the path, in certain incarnations, were of a lifestyle of that bippity boppity boo ish, right? Of that, darker, lower density, lower consciousness, manipulation, dare I say magic, right? And the only reason why, I really do think that way is because it logically makes sense, but also kind of tested it out. Like, people have come to me and they've asked me questions regarding things that I don't practice, but yet I knew them. It's like, what? Because I know that was, and it was only like on the back end of several conversations where I'm like, wow, I fucking knew that. Like, why would I know that? Do I know that? But of course I know that. I'm recalling what already, I've already lived out. Makes sense? And same thing with you too. We're all connected. All right. We're all in the same boat here. Hello. Hey, hi. Okay. We've got Neptune energy coming out with the vision. Hold on to the vision. Create. Some of you need to create the vision that you got to hold on to. My goodness. Okay. So that's you. Catch up, would you? No, let me stop. But heal. Okay. Chiron's coming out in assistance for you to do just that. All right. Nurture yourselves. Grow yourselves. Okay. That's why you're here. That would be what it looks like, feels like, sounds like, smells like to be in alignment right now. Even if that means you got snot running down your face because you actually stopped deflecting and you started remembering, you started recalling so that you could start to resort through some of the things that you resorted to. Oh my God. Wow. Venus, beloved, can't get around it. You are chosen ones. You are loved. I mean, you could say you're not all you want, but that wouldn't really be anything truthful. I promise you. This even has the energy of 21 connected to it, right? It reduces down to 3, divine communication. You don't believe me? Ask spirit. Are you loved? Conjunction, alliance. All right. So you are actively creating with source energy, solar energy, we talked about as well. Life force energy. Okay. Makes sense. Jupiter energy, Saturn energy is at play here. We've got Venus energy. All right. So you guys are learning lessons on how to heal life, how to heal finances. All right. How to create abundance. All right. How to create the partnership of your dreams. Okay. And it's got to be sorted through, firstly, the connection that you have with yourselves. Okay. And maybe the divine want to connect with you, chills on that, to kind of strengthen that bond. It's so interesting. We all view it like, oh, it's a sacrifice. I gotta focus outside of myself to get to the messages the divine has for me to receive. That's a falsity. You literally just go within. That's the portal. You are the vessel. You are the bridge, as they say in the spiritual community, between the divine realm and the earth realm. Makes sense? So just go within. You don't have to overthink it. You already exist. It's kind of getting too late. You messed up there, I guess. But Uranus is coming out with that change energy that is upon us. Okay. And so spirit, the divine realm, the ancestors, your spiritual guidance team, are asking you to understand where change should be made. They're also asking you to understand why you are making changes. And here's why. It's not because you can't trust your own judgment. It's so that you know why later, when other people who maybe don't trust your judgment try to project onto you that you shouldn't. 12th house could be of some significance, but you're definitely being asked into a call of introspection, and also inclusive of the chakra spaces. Fuck around and find out, right? You got any blockages? I'm not suggesting you should, but should you check? You should check, right? No harm in checking, right? There's definitely harm in not checking though, right? You know what I mean? So speaking of checking, observe, all right? You are already being observed. You've got eyes on you, right? There is a level, a measure of vulnerability connected to your existence regarding that. That's not a word curse. It's just a very matter-of-fact statement. All right. All eyes on you. I mean, even just me speaking that out kind of makes your shoulders kind of stiffen a bit, right? Oh, what did I do? You've got to expend a lot of mental energy, right? And the whole time people are just observing you. What makes them tick? Do they like that? Do they hate that? Then they go bippity boppity boo, like we just talked about an hour or so ago, right? It's still the thing collective. Okay, makes sense. It's the tale as old as time. Okay, I even channeled that the karmic energies we're referencing right now are the karmic energies that we would have referenced all the way in that ancient Egyptian civilization. How specific is that? Okay. Tale as old as time. They wanted you to feel guilty about placing boundaries, those that had the kahunas to do so far, right? And congratulations, kudos to you, and thank you, because every time you have a rightful, properly placed boundary about yourselves, collective, that means that you've already won. You've done the work to know, that's where I plug in the boundary. So I protect myself. So I win because I'm a winner. It's the boundaries that were born out of bitterness and resentment. It's the boundaries that are performed by narcissists that are not the ones that the divine actually upholds or adheres to. Okay, there's no co-creation in that, right? So there would be no covenant in that. However, look, past life energy. I say covenant and I'm guided to the past life energy. Let's see what this card says. We reunite with our loved ones over and over in different lives. Okay. So by loved ones, interestingly enough, we're talking karmics. And it's so funny to say that, but it also makes hella sense because oftentimes we do know and love the hell out of them to the point where we can't deny the hell in them. Ooh. And so, don't feel guilty about the boundary, babe. If that's you understanding like, oh yeah, I had to learn the hard way or I had to learn the long way, just celebrate the fact that you learned, because right now as we're having all of this, okay, someone's still not getting it, right? And it's no one in this collective, but just be grateful, observe where you came out of. You know what I'm saying? Again, there's something about, don't gloss over those wins. Don't gloss over the fact that you made a boundary rightfully and properly. You don't have to attach shame or guilt to it, talking about, well, I should have known sooner, but you didn't, and you won't. Just celebrate that you know now. Don't dull your sparkle. All right? I mean, the win should be all glinty and glamorous, as it is. Who cares about the timeline aspect of it? Time doesn't even really exist. It's man-made. Okay? So as long as you got that lesson, that's a telltale sign that you are blessed. You have received the blessing. Okay, so no worries. You can be open to receiving divine guidance. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, maybe there's some hesitancy about opening the channel to spirit. Okay, well, too late. You exist and you breathe. Too late. You exist. You are divinity in a meat suit. So, see how magical you are. Okay, so let's get to it. The ancient Egyptian civilization, Beckett. All right. Ooh, this is kind of tag teaming. So there's that crown chakra activation that we talked about. You guys could be feeling the pressure. All right. I'm not a doctor. I'm not here to say that you should never go to one. All right. I'm not even here to say that I am omniscient, all-seeing, and blah, blah, blah. Right. So I do know that we had channeled, and I do know that I had felt with my spiritual giftings and abilities some ish regarding the crown. And now we've got it in a card, okay, that I did not make, all right, but here we are talking about it. And it also carries, all right, if that wasn't enough, it also carries a number 7 that I didn't place on the card, okay? And all I can tell you is what I know is that number 7, again, like I told you a few moments ago, is indicative of you closing out some karmic cycles and some income and rewards very justifiably coming to you now. All right, unless you believe otherwise and you're all like punching that ish way out of your atmosphere so that you can bitch about the fact that you don't see it later. I mean, don't be that one with that self-sabotagery kind of 9 energy. We want it to be the non-toxic version, which indicates new beginning. All right, suffering in silence no more. Okay, you're closing out the karmic cycle of having to do just that. All right. And so a new path, a number 1 viewed as a number 11 by your girl, okay? New path, newness. But number 1, this is all about you, all right? This is your double for your trouble, babe, okay? And it says love begins, right? Love of self. Maybe some of you are actually also actively manifesting and intending to do so. Some new love as well. Spirit saying choose wisely. Choose who gets to say. Choose who gets to stay is what I'm trying to say. And actually the word say came out. Who gets what say? Who gets to even speak to you? Because again, these mofos tried it, didn't they? Mental conflict, all right? They tried to fragment you. They tried to attack you psychically. It's giving very offensive energy. Obstacles and challenges. Yeah, that 5 fuck shit energy, right? It's giving 5 of wands, 5 of swords from the tarot kind of energy, that conflict, okay? They were attacking your material harvest, but we see now that because of that, we get to celebrate because it's coming in all the more sooner. And so here is the celebration indicator coming out. Okay, I just channeled it, but here we are talking about it in a very divinely inspired conversation with that 3 energy at the top there. Can't make it up. We've got another 3 indicating recognition and rewards. That tells me even the ascended masters understand that they are among fellow colleagues, as it were, regarding ascended master-ish energy vibes that is inclusive of the collective. All right, makes sense? Yes, it does. You could also specifically know, love, and work with Yeshua. Most call him Jesus. Got another 3 here. You could be seeing 333 for sure. Okay, I see 515 on my screen as well as 115. Solar plexus chakra. You know, solar plexus chakra consists of life force energy as well as the energy of creativity. You're being asked to not only produce it, but protect it, right? So if that was you resonating with the aspect of the message that, you know, you should not, again, I repeat, you should not accept the invitation regarding that social media, content creation, post, movie, television show, music video. I mean, you really need to be protective and mindful because these people are seeing you in the open now. All eyes on you and your creation and your creativity. You're coming out in your communities of industry as an anomaly for a reason. You're very well skilled. You shine bright like a diamond. Not to bring Rihanna into this, but we got Jid and Rihanna coming out. So this could be part and parcel of the types of music that you listen to. It doesn't have to be. But we've got sacrifice coming out here with the 12 reducing to, again, a very, very divine number 3. So I wonder we didn't see the spiritual number 13, okay? We did speak of you having a very high spiritual ranking, so it makes sense that all these 3s are coming through for your win. Anything that you have been asked to and or deemed, you know, necessary to sacrifice will come back to you. I'm not hearing double fold. I'm not hearing triple fold. I'm hearing 5 times more. There's the energy of 5 times more than any sacrifice, okay, or any effort or any bloodshed or any tears shed, any sweat shed, okay, because again, you are authority and you're co-creating with authority, the great I am that I am, source energy. Okay, you are creating with the light. You are of the light. This is why you come out even in the Magi, the High Priestess deck, as Earth Angel, Earth Healer. Okay, you are here to be in harmony with self, and you have been well on the path to create just that for yourselves, collective. And thank you. And the reason why I say thank you is because each time you do this for self, you do it for the collective energy, because we're all connected and it does assist us all in all. All right. Power makes sense. You are co-creating with power as power. That is hella power, if you ask me. You're just being asked to move on from these individuals that are already on your minds, being indicators or being parts of the message today, parts of the sacrifice today, okay? Because fulfillment of wishes is just around the corner, and you can't get that ish with those karmics around, okay? Literally, they're trying to, eat away what has yet to even come in for most of you, okay? And particularly regarding foundations and achievements, even your homes, okay? Your mental spaces, my goodness, is nothing sacred, okay? And prosperity will most assuredly begin. That wish fulfillment, okay, regardless of if this is simply and solely pentacles or finances and or resources, will most assuredly come in. But you've got to keep your word. All right, keep your word. Your no means no. All right, protect your power, protect your peace. Okay. We're going to close out soon. I can feel that bell ringing. I can feel it. Okay. So we've got hater coming out with intelligence. All right. So on the other side of making that meditative space, all right, you're going to get messages. Could be from hater, doesn't have to be. And hater, forgive me, because every time I'm saying it, I'm just hearing haters, right? You've got to be mindful that you are being seen. You do have eyes observing, okay, people keeping tabs and all of that ish. And so you've got to be mindful to keep the boundary, to create the boundary, uphold the boundary, so that you're not overly open, overly vulnerable to these people and fall prey by offering them certain intelligence or intel in how specifically to attack you, how to specifically attack your home, how to specifically attack your next steps. And I know I'm speaking someone's truth because I want to knock my nose off my face, okay? We've got Ta here coming out with skill. Again, you are an anomaly because you are gifted not only with your own giftings, but that of your ancestors. And there are many. Bastet coming out with passion, okay? So your ancestors are pretty amped up about some of these next steps and also protecting same. So you do the same, okay? You be the same. Work with them, not against them, is the channeling. Sekhmet coming out, justice. As you do that, you've got your justice in life, you've got your win, but you've also got your abundance and prosperity beginning. Capri coming out, validating, confirming, not validating, the change coming unto you now, the change in your circumstances, yes, but also your finances. And we've got Mutt coming out with being ordinary, okay? You are not able to be ordinary because your guides, your ancestors, specifically referable to the ancient Egyptian civilization, okay? And you guys, there's a lot going on with Egypt right now. There is a lot going on. They are digging up some shit. All right. And they're pissing off the guides, the guards, the entities, the spirits. All right. So when I'm saying that they are amped up, they were already on some give me a reason. Okay. They're goons. These are goons coming through the channeling. Okay. Like, do you ever see somebody lose their shit? Because they wanted to, because they like it a little, they like it a lot. Demon time, right? As above, so below. All right. So know you are protected, man. There's no, but you got to be, less. Don't be speaking, to, I don't know. I'm just getting an ant. Don't be speaking to, especially if something coming through about, especially if this spirit, I have to say it that way because I think somebody might be talking to somebody going, yeah, no, this is my blood, but they got an attachment. And you would know because this person, whether an aunt or not, whether a family, friend, foe or not, speaks to you like this. How are you doing? Well, I just wanted to be sure that, you were all right. And, they speak to you so invitingly and they try to slow you down so that your defenses kind of lower a bit. And they're all like, oh, no, we're calm. Oh, no, we're loving. But the whole time they're just giving you their juju, like trying to get you to comply, to be open. When you are to have a boundary, okay? Say what you mean. It's almost giving your guides want your word that you will do this. Okay. It's almost like if you don't perform out in a certain way, there could even be 5 years karma attached to this. It's like, God damn, like if we have, you ever drive on the interstate, you miss an exit, like, God, no, not this exit, man. We got to drive 17 miles to the next exit. Right? It's like that kind of, it's like your guides are like already amped up and they're like, bruh, sis, like whoever, like, please, if you fuck this up, man, don't come for me because we're over here. All right, we got you, but you got you too, kind of thing, right? You gotta cleanse your space. You gotta be mindful. You gotta be fucking, given a 2-character, 2-letter sentence and mean that shit. No, right? How about now? I just wanted to check it. No, you know what I'm saying? So we've got, who is this? Khonsu. Indicating hermitage. Exactly. You've got to boundary up, babe. And not in the sense of being some sort of spiritual hermit to the point where you're, in the energy of being a recluse and you don't know how to use a spoon anymore. No, it's just protect. All right. Less is more right now. Keep moving, but do it in stealth mode behind the scenes, right? Because they're watching. Okay. We've got Kunam with resourcefulness, and Aniket with hope. And lastly, but certainly not least, Mayat with truth and fairness. Okay. And so these 3 guides are coming through essentially with a timely word that kind of goes like, be grateful for what you have for right now, because number 1, you got so much more coming, but also because number 1, it's the cheat code to you got so much more coming, if that makes sense to say. All right. Keep hope alive. All right. Don't allow for it to die with these people's lies and projections. Okay. Allow the people's lies and projections to die by keeping hope alive. Okay. Keep going and in stealth mode. And with Mayat, truth and fairness will come out and be afforded unto you while everyone watches. Okay. All right. So we're going to close out the session and then ring the bell with the chart placements and the initials. Now, collective, this could be first, middle, or last name initial on the part of you or on the part of any persons, okay, connected to this reading, whereby you've got to keep your boundary, whereby you've got to give your no to. Makes sense? It could be karmic energy, could be familial energy, and the like. All right. So be mindful. And if you don't see any indicators in there of your people, inclusive of yourselves, and the message still resonates, let it. Okay. No worries. All right. I'm just doing this just to clarify when I can for you. Okay. But it may not be every time that I can for you. And so maybe not every time should I, because if I did it all the time and spoon fed everything, you might not remember you even have an intuition, right? You'd be asking me, what color shirt should I wear today? You know what I mean? That would be crazy. That'd be crazy. We don't do crazy around here unless it's fun, right? Right. I'm dropping cards. Hold on, Spirit. Hold on. All right, here we go. Let's do it right now. Do it right. Okay. We've got Sagittarius on the bottom of the deck, collective. All right. So whether that's on the part of your birth chart placement or somebody else out there in existence that you know about, honey bun, you know what you got going on. All right. All right. Let's get to, we got a lot of initials and not so many chart placements, you guys. Interesting. Very interesting. Very woo-woo interesting. Woo. I do say so myself. All right. So again, we've got Sagittarius on the bottom of the deck. We also have Aquarius. That star card, Earth Angel, Earth Healer energy, right? We've got Pisces coming in for the win. All right. Maybe some of you are pescatarian. We've got Aries. All right. Doubly Aries energy for sure. We've got Leo and Libra. Leo and Libra. All right. So that was the chart placements. First, middle, or last name initial on the part of you or anybody, right? B, ba-bam. Okay. You are, somebody's last name could be Burr. All right, we've got D, O. You guys are saying do it now. J, L. Somebody's name could be LJ. I, T, you are it. You are that spiritual baddie. You are that anomaly. Some of you are getting physically fit and it shows. We've got F and C coming out for the initials and chart placement. All right, so that closes out your session. The bell has rung. All right, so you guys know what to do. Go ahead on and do it. I got you. If this is where we end our day together, all right, Instagram, I need you to know I feel bittersweet about that. I'm really appreciative that you came on here and gave your girl a shot. I'm really hoping next time you give me a shot over on YouTube so I can actually really get into some nitty gritty, maybe pick up more specifically on your personal energy and give you a free reading. Wouldn't you like that? I would love that. All right, maybe next time. Okay, I got you. Love and light. All right, we've got Fiona and Triple Gemini. Oh, what's my... Uh-oh, what is that? My screen is doing some weird-ish, bro. What is that? All right, let me see about Triple. Okay, let me see. Ooh, how exciting. All right. Ooh. This is so weird. Okay, so I have the no card, okay, as the 9 of Swords here, honey bun, and it came out with the Wheel of Fortune, and the bottom of the deck is the King of Swords indicating yes, right? But I'm just getting that it's no, he didn't, I mean, they didn't, sorry, I don't know. Was it a guy? Wait, hold on a second. Yeah, a guy. I'm getting this message about he's not going to know, he didn't know as it was happening, but somehow he gets clarity, okay, with it being the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck on the other side of that Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I mean, if you wanted to stop it after the Wheel of Fortune, it's just giving, maybe he just wasn't supposed to in that time know that it was you, if that makes sense. Or there was some fated aspect to you getting justice, that it wasn't that this person saw you, okay? That's what I got for Triple. All right, so Fiona. Okay, let me see. I'm pretty sure it's a yes, but I think he contacts you daily, but yep, kindred spirits, yes. Okay, so that's for you, Fiona. Love and light to you and your father. All right. Love and light, Avani. Hello to you. You're very welcome, Triple Gemini. Okay. Let's see, Avani. Well, you're definitely being watched on social media with that Knight of Swords. Yes, you are definitely being watched because you are definitely on people's radars as being desirous, right? So that means like, you might be looked as even a temptress, like, oh, Ovani, right? They may not be outwardly speaking it, but inside of themselves, they're thinking, oh, right? So it looks like on the other side of some balance, you do get some communication. This could be balance on the part of somebody looking to communicate to you or the person that ultimately does communicate to you. But it could also be inclusive of your side of the fence there. And maybe you need to balance out what you really want to place weight on regarding someone's desiring you, right? Desiring your attention, your time, your physicality, and as a means with which to measure on the other side of that identification if someone is in fact worthy of all of that. All right, so love and light to you, Avani. And you're very welcome, Fiona. Love and light. All right, so thanks for sticking around. I think we got everyone served. I see 717 now on my screen. That's so interesting. And I see 13343. There's those threes and that 5 energy, 14 reducing down to 5. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, you guys, I can barely see my screen and I think my eyes are tiring, so I'm going to hop off of here. But thank you so much for sticking out with me again today. I look forward to tomorrow. I'll probably be on just the same because it looks like my schedule allows for it. So, hey, hi, how you doing? I'm not mad at it. And I'm very grateful that you guys essentially feel the same. I look forward to tomorrow and maybe a little bit later tonight. We'll see. Maybe we'll see what I don't know. I'll probably see you. All right. Love and light, you guys.